Hello and welcome to our special conflict section, Enhancing Interpersonal Relationships, Managing Conflict with PUGS. Preview. Why is understanding conflict important? What is interpersonal conflict? What are conflict management styles? And how should I manage interpersonal conflict effectively? So why is understanding conflict important? It's impossible to avoid. It's what all relationships have in common. As relationships become more intimate, the probability of interpersonal conflict increases. Here are American divorce rates in first, second, and third marriages, separated by men and women. What is interpersonal conflict? Conflict is an expressed struggle that occurs between two people who are interdependent and who perceive incompatible goals, scarce rewards or resources, or a climate of competition from the other person. To better understand conflict management, it's important to understand three styles: non-confrontational, confrontational, and cooperative. Non-confrontational style involves backing off, avoiding conflict, or giving in to the other person. The confrontational style is a win-lose approach to conflict management in which one person wants control and to win at the expense of the other person. The cooperative style is a conflict management style in which conflict is viewed as a set of problems to be solved, rather than a competition in which one person wins and the other loses. People who use the cooperative style separate people from problems, focus on shared interests, generate many options to solve problems, and base decisions on objective criteria. What is PUGS? PUGS is a system that can be applied to the chaos that is conflict in relationships. It's not a panacea, it's not a solve-all, but any system is better than no system. PUGS can help guide your conversation to make conflict more productive. The P stands for describe the problem, the U for achieve understanding, the G for identify goals, the S for brainstorm solutions, and the second S for select the best solution. So let's take a look at the first P, describe the problem. Describe the other person's behavior rather than evaluating the person. Use I statements rather than you statements. Self-disclose your emotions and feelings. So let's try this. Instead of this statement, you're always late, why are you so selfish? What could you say? Think about it. I see, hear you, and then describe a specific behavioral description. This makes me feel, or I feel, a specific feeling that you feel, and maybe even a request. Would you please blank? Now let's look at the U, achieve understanding. Attempt to achieve mutual understandings by responding to the following questions. Do you understand why I believe there is a problem? Do you understand why I feel this way? This is important. If there is mutual understanding, then move to step 3, identify goals. But often, no mutual understanding happens. And it's important to return to step 2 and adapt. In other words, principle 5. Be sure to adapt until mutual understanding is achieved. Often you might hear, I don't know what the big deal is, or don't get so bent out of shape. Be sure to adapt and describe the problem from different perspectives as needed. The G stands for identify goals. Both of you should be able to address the following questions. What is it that you need and want, and why is it important to you? Here's what I need and want, and this is why it's important to me. And what common goals do we share? The first S in PUGS stands for brainstorm solutions. Be sure to generate numerous solutions. Withhold all evaluations until a list of possible solutions is generated. Be sure to piggyback off the ideas of others. And remember, the more solutions generated, the more likely a feasible solution will surface that meets your goals, their goals, and mutual goals. The last S in PUGS stands for select the best solution. Be sure to evaluate each solution without evaluating the person who generated the solution. How well does each solution meet the identified goals? Use the goals as a criteria. And finally, agree to the best solution. Remember, PUGS is a guide for your conversation, not a panacea. Depending on the situation, you may want to use some of these tools more than others, but each of these tools are useful in certain conversations. Describe the problem, achieve understanding, identify goals, brainstorm solutions, and select the best solution.